Is familiar and with the life that I have basically gave you an imagery of. And he was born into this, very beautiful, diverse, complex world when he was born approximately on June the 6th, 1992. This is my mathematics based on the modern day timeline. However, if you are on the 99 timeline instead of the modern day, probably change 1992 to around, I want to say 1972. So probably change it to that if you're on the 90s timeline. However, we're on the modern day one, so it's 1992. He's basically in his early 30s currently. So, to Miss Morrow. And the reason why I say Miss Morrow is because her first name is unknown. We do not know his mother's first name. I call her Miss Morrow or Hisoka's mom. That is not me being, I don't know what the assumption would be, like me being sexist or whatever. I literally do not know Miss Thing's name. It's never been revealed to us, so we just go based off of her last name, or, come to find out, either her last name or, just her as a mom. That's it. But, she's a very important figure in this man's life. So, no disrespect, of course. It's not a disrespectful thing for me to do that. It's because I don't know her name. There's no other way to address her. And an unknown father who was not present throughout his entire childhood, practically. If there were any moments of presentness, probably not enough to indicate anything actually important. So, basically his dad, out the picture. Not even there. Let's just say negligence is a common thing within this story. Him and Jing have a lot of things in common. And I say that, right, mostly because of my personal beef. But I'm not talking about Gon. That kid, we will dive into him and his family life and his character in a minute. We're on his side. We're on his dad, who is negligent in nature as well. There we go. High negligence, was barely there. If he was there, not enough to indicate anything impactful or anything of grand importance. Barely there, if at all. I don't even know why I'm giving him credit for barely, because from the looks of it, not at all.